Today is Easter Sunday and Dimitri's gonna show us a special way to color some eggs.
This is what we're gonna use to make our stuff with. So really importantly is that you don't use the whole onion on its own. What you use is you use this stuff.
The skin?
The skin of the onion is what you. So I went to the store and I grabbed all of it, as you can tell. Look at it.
The funniest thing, he's like putting the onions into the bag and he's grabbing some of these things right here. And he's like, wait till people see me grabbing all this. They're gonna think I'm crazy, because usually people don't want to grab these things. They want to grab like the actual onion, and you always take out the extra like shell or skin, whatever you call it. You always take it out, but he was like putting them in the bag. This is the main ingredient.
We'll put all these shells inside here, and we're just gonna rinse them all off.
Oh guys, look. A sneaky bump sneaky.
3 of them. I don't think I can do the 3 all, but let's try one time. No. 2 is good.
You wish.
2 is good.
Anybody can do 2.
Let's see you. Let's see you do it.
I can do 3.
Yeah, right. There we go. Go past it though.
I can't, because it's so big for my hands. I can't do it. It's too big for my hands.
So my parents taught me how to do this back home, and I haven't done this in a really long time. Just
exactly. He hasn't done it in a long time, so we're gonna see and make sure if it works. We're gonna see first.
No pressure, but I haven't done this in a really long time, so we'll see how it turns out. Take all the stickers off like this.
I'll just throw them out.
Throw them out. So you don't want this stuff inside a pot because you're gonna boil it all this stuff together. So
when you take all your shells, just make sure it doesn't have a stick on it. It's just better to just do it that way.
You can actually just use the red onion shells and to turn your eggs red, or just use the yellow onion to turn your eggs more lighter color. It's really up to you, but they all at the end of the day will come out pretty different and colorful. And it all depends on how you're gonna put it together. So you're gonna see shortly how it turns out, if it works.
I'm very interested to see how this all turns out.
You can already tell that the water was kind of dark, right?
But it could have been from the color of the shell. Yeah, guys, it's not gonna be interesting because I would never think to use onion skins to color eggs.
Just take out the big pieces out of this pot, and those are the ones we'll use to cover up the eggs. And yeah, just mix it up with different colors. So small ones we're gonna boil and put this pot on the heat now, because you have to boil it like for like 10 to 15 minutes before you put an eggs in there. And those shells right here we'll use for eggs themselves.
To wrap the eggs?
Right.
Okay. Do you wrap an egg with multicolored? Like, do you use the red?
Yeah, you can mix it all up together, and it will turn out. Each one of those will turn out looking different if you mix it up. That's why I decided to mix it. I think the design will end up looking much more interesting than if you just use yellow onion on its own.
I don't know if you guys are as curious as I am about seeing how this is gonna turn out, but let's see.
It should be enough for 6 eggs, right?
No, that looks like plenty. Plus you're gonna be boiling some, right?
Yeah. Fill it up like halfway, or just remember you're gonna put 6 eggs in there. So as long as it has enough space, you're good.
I'm only doing 1.
No, you're doing 3. I'm doing 3 as well.
I'm only doing 1. 1 is just for me to try. I'm just gonna try this out.
Grab an egg, and you're just gonna come over here.
I got my egg.
So come over here. All you gotta do now is just pick any different colors and just wrap your egg into them, and then you have to tighten it up with the string.
So first I need to cut my string, right?
Yeah, just like that. What you gotta do is press it all the way onto an egg. Tighten them up, just like that.
Okay. This is kind of difficult to do by yourself. Okay. I'm gonna steal all of his really thin ones because I feel like the thin ones are gonna be better than the thick ones. So tell us in the comment section, what do you guys do? Like, do you guys really celebrate Easter? Do you guys, like, what do you guys do for Easter? Not everybody celebrates Easter, but sometimes people just do it just for the fun of it. Like, you know, like in the islands, for Easter, it's a big thing. We have like a whole lunch, and your mom would bake bread, and there's so much going on. But I have no idea what you guys do for Easter in your neck of the woods. I grew up with that at my home. So let us know in the comment section what you guys do for Easter. This one I put with more red onions. So let's see.
We're boiling up the whole pot of the leftover onion skins. That will give us the juice that we need to color up these eggs.
I said I was gonna do only one, but here I am with my third egg. I'm like so curious to know how this thing is gonna come out. I'm out here taking all his good skins. Oh. Do we call it skin? I think we should call it skin, because for potatoes, they say potato skins, right? And they use the outer part. So we should call it skin. Onion skin. Yeah, let's do that. Okay guys, so I did my 3 eggs like we spoke about, and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So I wrapped them up, and now it's Dimitri's turn to do his 3. So let's see. Waiting for it to start boiling. Look, I got my 3 right here. This is interesting, guys.
So these you can do any shape. The smaller they are, the cooler the results will be. But we don't have a way to connect the skin to an egg, because all we got is a fishing line. So, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. So we're using bigger pieces here. You can go multiple layer because all this stuff will dissolve into an egg, and the more on top or around, the more color you'll get.
That's what happens. That's what you didn't want to tell me happens.
You didn't ask.
Well, yeah, you kind of did ask. So guys, so I asked, how is it that skin of an onion would skin of an onion would color some eggs? And he kept saying, no, that's supposed to try out. I'm not going to tell you right now. I'm not going to tell you right now. And now I found out. So when you boil them and they're stuck to the egg absorbs the skin because it gets really, really like soft. I guess that's what happens to the skin. So the egg absorbs it. Let's see if it works, guys.
I want to tighten this up really tight to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. We got our first egg. Boom. There you go. You can see that an egg is in there, not enough. It's tight place, but it wouldn't matter because you'll still get that.
Actually, it looks better than mine.
So let's do 2 more.
This is a competition at this point, because tell me why his look like it's wrapped and more secured than mine. That boy's on a roll now. So do you think you're gonna win?
This is not a competition.
It is a competition at this point, because look at how good yours. Look at how good this thing is. Look at that. That's like fully wrapped, like nothing. And look at mine. I can see something here. I can see something there. Like, it's a competition at this point. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna know which one is which. He's on a roll. Look at his. His thing look like it. You know those samurai outfits. Your thing is fully covered up. Now this boy's on a roll. Look at him. Well, let's see. I think mine is gonna come out nicer because
Yours might come out cleaner. Mine's gonna be just more
Colored.
colored. Yeah, I think
But
so.
I think the whole point is for it to be colored.
Yeah, yours might look, you know, when the color comes out, coming off,
Faded.
faded. Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna look like. I got red onion in there,
It's not focused.
yellow onion. There's plenty. The more layers, the better contrast will be.
I'm not mad because it's my first time doing this, because I didn't even know you could dye eggs like this. If you knew you could dye eggs like this, put it in the comment section. Let us know in the comment section, because
Okay, I'm just gonna make sure I tighten up a few times. So I did it twice. Boom, good to go.
you're better at tying this than I am.
I'm just taking my time. Just wrap it all around. Make sure that there's no empty spaces. Plus, use the leftovers. You don't want to leave anything left. Use it all. Why not? The more you use, the better color will come out. Like this. There we go, just like this. It doesn't have to be.
Pretty.
It doesn't have to look pretty. Just like this. All you gotta do is make sure that all the sides are covered. Those are Britney's. Well, you definitely do. See, it's already getting dyed.
Oh yeah.
That's what's gonna happen to an egg.
Look at how he's separating. He's like, it's not a competition, but look at how he separate them.
What we got here? Normal eggs. Those are eggs covered up in onion shells. We got red and yellow onions here. And each egg we wrapped inside of a shell, just like this. And we got leftover pieces boiling up here right now. Might take a few minutes, like 20 or so. When this is boiling up, we'll add those eggs in there, and you just boil them same way as you boil your eggs on the regular, however you like them. But in this case, we're gonna go hard-boiled eggs, and we'll leave them in there for like around 15 minutes or so. So let's wait for them to boil up and see what happens. It was my mom who taught me this, and in Russia, each Easter we color eggs. We dye them this way specifically. We don't buy no fake dyes or anything like that. We don't use none of artificial stuff. We use all organic. This is the most organic way there is to dye your eggs for Easter, and that's what every Russian does. So pretty cool stuff. We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah.
Like I said,
This boy out here saying no competition, but separates our eggs.
well, you'll be able to tell the difference regardless, because you see how small you did yours. You only applied one layer on each. I went all in and I took them out.
And you drowned. You drowned yours.
Like I said, you guys can do both ways. Those eggs will get dyed regardless. We'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it turns out, and you guys make your decision from this video. So
Yeah.
this looks good. This is exactly what we needed. See all this color? That's a good sign. The goal at the end of the day is to make sure that those eggs are edible. Okay, so we have to hard boil them. We have to make sure the water is fully boiling before we put our eggs in it. And we're gonna leave them there soaking up in for like 20 minutes or so. So let's do that. Ready to do this?
We are ready. Don't touch mine. Look, you're taking out my thing. You see, sabotage. You're sabotaging my things, guys. 1. 2. 1, 2, not 3.
There we go. Then we're gonna leave them in there for like around 20 minutes or so.
20?
How much do you need to make a hard-boiled egg? Like 15 minutes. I put mine for 14-15 minutes. Plus,
Yeah.
and the longer you leave those though, Because nothing bad happens to eggs, right? When you leave them for too long.
It's hard. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want here, and we want the most of the color. So look at this. Look at this big boy right here. Now we're just gonna wait for the results.
I think they're all gonna look purple. I think that the yellow onion skin is not gonna do anything. That's what I think. What do you think, baby? I think baby thinks the same, like mama.
We'll just make sure that we keep on mixing them. Make sure nothing is on the top. I think an egg just fell out. Looks like yours or mine. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it. Yeah, I was a little. You have to.
That's why you don't mix it.
Damn it.
You messed up one of mine. I told you guys he was gonna try to sabotage me because he said it wasn't a
Listen,
competition.
I didn't do this on purpose. I have to make sure I mix them up.
No, you don't have to mix nothing. It's eggs. Nobody mixes eggs. You put eggs to boil.
Listen, you have to make sure that the top one is getting soaked in as well.
Listen, nobody ever put eggs to boil and mix eggs. This boy is sabotaging me. Why you mixing? Why you mixing? He's sabotaged. So the one that he sabotaged, if it's mine, then it's his. Just so you guys know.
Listen, you guys saw what I was trying to do. I was just trying to do it for the better. And this happened. 2 minutes left. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen to
I
this.
think they're all gonna be purple because look at how even the light ones turn purple.
Yeah, some of them fell apart, unfortunately.
Some of them didn't fall apart. Dimitri tried to
I didn't do it.
sabotage me.
I didn't try to
He tried
sabotage.
to sabotage me.
Listen, guys, you guys saw what I was trying to do. I was trying to help the situation up.
He wasn't trying to help because who mixes eggs? Dimitri does.
Who doesn't tie them up strong enough? Timer's up. Time to see what happens. I turn this thing off.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
Whoa. There's the first egg in there, right there.
Wait, that's the egg?
That's an egg.
That's the one that...
That's the one that fell apart. As you can see.
So we gotta see what it was before. Let's see. Before and after.
Oh, I like this one. No, yeah, it could have been better. It's not bad. Oh, it's hot. Here it is.
Blotchy.
Here's another one of yours.
That's mine.
Oh, this one didn't get dyed at all. This one remained white, but it kind of looks different in a way.
Different.
Good.
It's like a lot of brown. It looks like it gets dark, lighter.
There's another one that fell apart.
It has to be mine.
Most likely yours. Oh, this one turned out to be good, but mostly brown as well.
They look like brown eggs. I'm not gonna lie. They definitely look like brown eggs. I wonder if that's what they do to make brown eggs, and then they trick us and tell us that it's brown eggs. That's why your mom always put one. She chooses either one.
Maybe. Maybe not supposed to
Because
mix.
if you put the purple, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get dark like that. If you put the purple.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think if we would have used only yellow onion, it would have been designed differently. More light, like marble.
Yeah.
Because when I did them, they came out literally looking like marble, but I also had used them in a sock, as I said. I had a net. And I cut them in really tight, small pieces instead of applying big pieces, chunks on top of an egg, you know. But hey, this is what we got. Doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look bad.
Looks pretty
But
cool.
it is very interesting that it actually works like this. And it didn't even make it purple though. It made it brown. The eggs look brown.
This is like old-fashioned design eggs. And I think I won because this one, even though it looks whitish,
guys,
listen, it looks different. It looks pretty cool. It looks like they look like dragon eggs if you really look at them. Look,
guys, this boy tried to sabotage me, and it worked. Because all the darkest ones are mine, and because he stirred the pot. It was my first time, and I think I did great. So, whatever he says. We're not going for it. I did not expect the eggs to come out this color. They actually came out more like this. Brown. Than this. But the water looked like this. So, very interesting. We would definitely try this again. And yeah. We'll see you guys in our next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And we'll just see you guys in the next one.